Camp. I'm Michael, Chief of Every Child Matters.
Oh, yes, thank you, Michael.
And thank you very much for hosting this event and for the commitment to the GAO hearings. It's excellent, and we appreciate it very, very much. Here's a question that I think is on the minds of a lot of us at this point. The resolution of the 2011 budget and the resolution of the 2012 budget, as we see it at this point, puts many children's programs at risk. The very programs that are currently inadequately funded to address the myriad of problems that we're talking about. How will the Congress hold harmless children who didn't crash the economy, who didn't cause the deficit budget, the budget deficit? How will the children be protected?
Well, I'm really glad you asked that, and it is important as we move ahead. I wish I could tell you how these issues are going to be resolved. I don't fully know that, and as you know, we haven't resolved this year's spending, much less what we're going to do in the future. But let me just say, we have a huge problem in this country, and our debt is about 100% of our economy, and it is not sustainable for all programs. All the things that government can do well, whether that's helping seniors, whether that's obviously helping children in foster care and others, those are all going to be called into jeopardy if we don't manage these events better. And this is something that's gone on for 50 years. I'm not trying to point fingers here. There's a lot of blame to go around to everybody. Not you, but certainly those in government, there's a lot of blame to go. So we do need to take some steps to find ways to do things better. And one of those will be, in terms of a general sense, we're not going to be able to spend what we have been spending. I mean, that's just a fact. But I do think we can reform and preserve some of these programs. Many of them were designed under a certain model that isn't necessarily relevant today. And I'm thinking more on the health side than I am on the children's side. There are many ways, for example, Medicaid, which was designed in the 60s, is really something the governors would like to have a lot of authority over. And why should there not be the ability of governors to manage that program in a better way, since they do pay for a big chunk of it? So I think you're going to see these debates go on in our budget, but absolutely we have to keep children foremost in this debate. That's something you can all help do. But that's going to be a challenge as we move ahead. But we can't continue to operate the way we have been. The other part that you're going to see is we need to have also a pro-growth agenda. It's not just about cutting. It's about how do we grow the economy. You know, we've been a big hit in the last few years. People are struggling, and so we need to get back to a tax agenda that, again, is updated and fits the 21st century. So with that, hopefully we can grow the economy. It's estimated that our proposal will create 1 million jobs in the first year, which is, I think, just was released a couple of hours ago. So we're going to have a lot of time to go over what our budget for 2012 looks like. That, to me, is the bigger debate. And we need to really sort of end last year's debate and get into the future. And the future is about a strong and vibrant America that doesn't saddle today's children with an insurmountable amount of debt that they can't possibly achieve and grow out of. I mean, the worry is if tax rates are so high, how do kids get the education, buy a home, have a family as they grow up? But I know these are things that I hope, you know, my door's always open. You know, obviously Matt is here as the staff director of the Human Resources Subcommittee. I know you all know Matt. When you have specific concerns, bring them to us. We'll try to get you an answer. There'll be a lot of things that are said that may or not check out the way you get them, but often your emails sometimes highlight issues for us too. So what I guess I would close with, and that's probably say, gosh, you got him here, he gives a speech. I didn't mean to do that. But we need your help in trying to solve these issues. How do we have a sustainable budget, a growing economy, a country where hope and opportunity is still there, protect children, you know, care for those who can't care for themselves? How do we do all those things? And I know all of you are vitally interested in all those. You're experts in what you do, and we need your help in trying to